Hello there. It's the preamble, a piece of the stream that we hope will not be necessary for much longer. The bit where we say that we're aware we're being surveilled. Don't like it, didn't ask for it. If someone's making money off of it, it's not us. And we would very much like it if it stopped. Uh, we haven't said this bit in a while. Our Gmail is joyinsolace@gmail.com. Hey, if you want to drop us a line, give us some information on how the fuck this is all happening so maybe we can stop it from ever happening again, that'd be wonderful. That's about all we have to say about it. Here comes the syncope. Welcome, friends. That was from the that was from a while ago when Syncope was still putting that audio ident on all of those freely available beats. Um, I'd forgotten about it. It's good to see you. I'm Remy, and everything hurts way more when I'm tired. I've been watching a Tunic stream most of the day. Well, that's not true. Not most of the day. A lot of the day has also been like doing cleanup around the house and getting out all the non-essential furniture that we're not taking with us. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. Do I want to talk? Nah, I don't want it. I don't want to do that because it's gonna give me. It's gonna make me feel feelings that I don't want to feel right now. Uh, there was some horseshit associated with that. Whatever. Um, we're going to get into some more Dark Souls. Let's do the content warnings first. Dark Souls is a game with medieval fantasy violence, hack and slash, magic and bows, the whole thing. It is presented without much gore in most cases, but not none. So there is that. There are some enemies and creatures that sort of have body horror vibes to them. I'll try and be content warning for those as I come across them. And I do have to give the, the content warning about the dog. This does not pass the does the dog die standard because the dog does die, and that's the boss fight we're going to be doing tonight. In fact, what we're going to be starting out with. It is sad. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a cool boss fight, but it is sad. That's that bit. Content warnings for myself. I am a strange person who occasionally makes weird sex jokes or speaks frankly about their trauma. And if that's not your vibe, that's okay. If you feel like that's something you can roll with, I'm happy to have you here. If you've come here specifically to mock that, I think I'm just going to keep suggesting better hobbies. What about scrapbooking? It's nice. You get a book and some things that are important to you, like cutouts or flowers or photos of people that you like or whatever. And you sort of paste them into a book and a collage to sort of give you a snapshot of the sort of person you were at that particular time. It's good because it's like a little time capsule because you can go back to your old scrapbooks and go, oh, this is what I was sort of thinking about and doing at the time. Huh, look at how much I've grown, that sort of thing. Anyway, I'm going to take a sip of this tea real quick and then we're going to Dark Soul. Where I did my due diligence, which did not take long. Because I just had to go back to Andres and buy the Crest of Artorias, which is the thing that opened that door that I couldn't open previously. So now that door is open, we have a more or less direct shot to the boss fight with Great Grey Wolf Sif. Which I got pretty far in the first. I fought Sif exactly once on stream yesterday, and didn't win, but didn't embarrass myself either, and that was with like no heals available to me. Oh, I've forgotten that I actually went all the way here and exited from here, right in front of the fog door. So we can just jump in here. Oh, yeah. Eastern armor set. Oh, I was going to go see if I could get that armor set from the sewerman. I can do that because I need to go back to Blighttown anyway. But first we're going to go through the fog door, and hey, it's a massive dog with a sword. He's a very good dog, is Sif. I'm not mad at Sif. Sif's doing the thing that Sif was told to do, which was protect Artorias' grave from people who would come over and fuck with Artorias' grave. You are just kind of... Oh, nope, there you go. I was about to say, you just kind of got yourself caught in that corner, but you didn't. You got out. Good for you. I like the fact that a lot of Sif's movement is those very dog-like bounces. Granted, I don't know a dog that can leap backward 30 feet, but okay. Oh, right, I can't just tank that hit. Oh, hey, my souls are over there. I'd forgotten that would be the case. Is that a lot of souls? Did I bother to grab them? No, I'm just gonna fight the fight. Ow. The slowdown is noticeable. It's to the extent that I keep wondering whether or not I had over encumbered myself with equipment. But no, I am still doing the medium rolls. They're just slower because of Sif's fur and the texture thereof. Only about one more hit now. Now one more. I'm very sorry, Sif. We get the Covenant of Artorias, the soul of Great Grey Wolf Sif. What does that get made into? I'm not sure right now. A humanity and a homeward bone. Oh, the dog had a bone. That's cute. There's also a hornet ring. I cannot remember what the hornet ring does. The thing... Ooh, shit. I just realized something that's going to end up being a problem. But that's a problem for later. What we wanted out of this was the Covenant of Artorias, which allows you to traverse the abyss. This ring, symbolizes Knight Artorias' covenant with the beasts of the abyss. Its wearer, like Artorias himself, can traverse the abyss. We're going to learn more about Artorias later. When we go do that other DLC. But the short version is that there's this thing called the Abyss, and it sucks down there. It's where, presumably, all of the, like, the darkness of the souls, the dark parts of the soul, come from. When we get there, we're going to see a lot of, like I was saying, a lot of the humanity ghosts. Where do I want to go from here? Still looking for that blue bean baby. Over this way? Do I want to go fight those fucking round cats? Do I want to do that with my day? I could just run back through that way to the Undead Parish and it would be fine. Like, I guess our next, like, location to go to is... not Lower Undeadburg. The lowest Undeadburg. What shit is it called? Hold on, Orlando. I'm trying to think if there's anything I particularly want to do before then. Oh, there is. I probably should have got this done off stream, but I didn't, and that's fine. We're gonna go back to probably regular on Orlando and go talk to our giant blacksmith friend. Because I need a magic weapon. The fact that my wonderful bug leg can catch things on fire does not make it magical for the purposes of our current needs. It's not magic enough. No, you don't. Please do not grab. Take you out. Was that a grab? No, apparently not. Good. Because at this point I could probably survive one, but I don't want to run that risk when I'm just sort of hefting around 100,000 souls. It seems like a bad deal. Actually, I think before that, I want to go do the Blighttown thing first. Because there's a number of things in Blighttown that we didn't get to because I did not want to fuck around in Blighttown more than I had to.
Well, hello again.
Hi, Andre.
You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged?
Sort of. Can you make a magic weapon? You can't. You can do, divine, raw, and then
I'll be seeing you then.
big.
Be careful.
And I need, like, a sorcery weapon specifically. So, okay. Alright, we can warp between bonfires, so let's do that. Warp to Chamber of the Princess? Yeah, that'd be the closest way. How do I get to the other thing, though? To the depths? Let's go to the depths real quick. Just very quickly, let's go to the depths. I think this is the bonfire I'd want it to be. Yep. Then we're going to roll down here. Walk down these steps. Oh, I can take out the slimes in like one hit. That's very nice. Feelings of accomplishment. Oh no. Well, I was gonna come here and talk to Dom Alazina and see if I couldn't get that armor set, because it looked really cool. And there's a fight coming up that I'm not going to be able to wear this very, very heavy armor into. So It's fine. I can just do what they want to reset. Everything will be okay. I'll just run back to here. And warp to the Chamber of the Princess, which I think is the bonfire I want. No. No, it isn't. This is the one in Orlando. Right. So how do we get to where I want to get? Warp to Firelink Shrine, I guess? Yeah, it's gonna have to be Firelink Shrine, and then we just take the elevator, or not take the elevator, go down this way too. Oh, hi, you're still here?
There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
Oh, okay. Well, the whole reason I was gonna go back down to Blighttown is because that's where, like, your next scene is. But if you're still here, I guess I might as well do the other thing. Does the bug leg work against ghosts? We're gonna go down. We're gonna go down. And it's gonna kinda suck. It's bad down here. New Londo ruins. Right, not old on Orlando. I had forgotten. This isn't the old one, this is the new one that they built. And then a whole bunch of shit happened. Hey, look at you. Good talk. Yep. Well, see ya. There's a, pardon me, I'm just gonna take this weapon off of your presumably dead friend. There's a person over here that we can talk to, so I guess I want to go do that real quick. You're down here. Another blacksmith.
Hmm?
Hey.
Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head.
Not yet.
And more importantly, you're free. How on earth?
That's what it says on the card.
I shouldn't pry. I'm Ricky of Vinheim. I was once an established smith, though. Look at me now. Can you believe it? Hmm? What is it? Have you? Oh no. Don't worry. I've no intention of escape. It's safe here. I can't bear the thought of going hollow out there. Although, I must admit, I've not much to occupy myself. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools. I'll show you what made me the best in Vinheim.
Sure. Oh, you make magic weapons. Oh, good. That's the exact thing I wanted. I'll just turn our scimitar into a magic scimitar. And then can we reinforce that real quick? could if we had more green Titanite shards than we have. Don't we have green Titanite shards? Didn't I pick a couple up and was like, oh, I don't need those just yet?
What is it? There's nothing to talk about. We're both cursed, undead. But what's there really to moan about?
Okay then. Do you sell green Titanite shards? You do not.
Goodbye then. Keep your head on out there. You really help break the monotony.
Thanks. Glad to be of service. I could swear that we had a bunch of Titanite shards. I mean, we do. Just not green ones. Tell you what, real quick. I know I'm doing a lot of back and forth right now. Let's go ahead back to Firelink Shrine and we'll work back down Orlando and... because I know Giant Friend sells green Titanite. So I'll buy a whole bunch off him and then we'll level up that magic scimitar so it's as powerful as possible. Because we will need it for a little while. Before I can go back to brandishing my wonderful bug leg. Back to... actually, Chamber of the Princess is better. Just a little bit closer, don't have to deal with a whole bunch. What about Gwendolyn? Yeah, not today. Let's do hoops. Well, that's fine. I'll wait for you to come back. Run back this way, back into the big hall. Hey, yo. Go out this way, and then back down another more different flight of stairs. To where our great big friend is sitting in the dark.
Hello, forge I can, strong I am.
Fantastic. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a bunch of these. I could swear I picked up some green Titanite shards, but I guess not. How many do I need to get to a +5? 1, then 1, then 2, then 2, then 3? So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9? Might as well make it 10 for good measure. Can you do that work? Or no? You can. Reinforcing the magic scimitar. To our +5. Wonderful.
Cometh soon.
Now just make our way back to the bonfire, and then make our way back to Firelink Shrine, and spend, like, the rest of these souls before I forget. And do my level ups, and then we'll chonk our way down into New Londo ruins. Oh, some below. I might as well just level up right here and now while I'm thinking about it. Put 3 levels into something. Maybe back to endurance. Yeah, honestly. Now we're back to the Firelink Shrine, and we'll head down. So the reason I needed to do that is because, again, because on our the new Londo ruins, is just chock-a-block full of ghosts. Because a whole bunch of bad shit happened there. And the thing about ghosts is that regular weapons do not hurt ghosts. But there are items you can use called transient curses that will make you the right kind of corporeal to be able to attack ghosts, or you can just get a magical weapon, and that'll do it. Oh, just pardon me a moment. There you go. I'm going to move forward just a little bit. We can have a look at our first ghost. Notably, let's talk a little bit about how New Londo Ruins looks. It's, well, first of all, it's underneath Firelink Shrine, which is to say it's in a massive cave system. Or I guess just one really, really big cave. There's light coming in from a hole in the top, so we can see. But yeah, big cave. And there are brick structures, much like Undead Berg had, all across the Londo ruins. But notably, a lot of it is underwater. And there are wooden bridges connecting dry pieces of, oh, there you go. Oh, I thought the magical weapon would do the thing. Uh-oh, I was wrong. Uh-oh, I was wrong. Uh-oh, I was wrong. I am not prepared for this. My sword went directly through those ghosts in the way that I very specifically didn't want them to. Let's see if Quelaag's Fury Sword works. It's not going to, but let's see anyway. It's probably divine, isn't it? It's probably a divine weapon that does that. Yeah. So, I guess we're just gonna run then around the ghosts. We will just run around the ghosts. Because there are definitely transient curses on, like, corpses in here that we can use. Or do I happen to have one? I literally don't know. Can't remember where I would have picked one up, but maybe I do. Alluring Skull. No. Egg Ventrifuge. No. Souvenir of Reprisal. No. Okay. Try ranged battle. I don't think that would help in the way you're saying it would help. So the ghosts look like people, you know, like people look. Yep, sure did die right there. Well, that's a really good look at them. They look like people in robes, floating slightly above the ground, with quite extended necks that are clearly just oh, starting from here, huh? Not Firelink Shrine. Okay. How about this? Real quick, before I waste any more of my soul's currency, I'm gonna fucking look up an Orlando Ghost and what I need to use to fight them properly. It's probably Divine Weapon, but I just want to triple check. New Londo Ghosts. The Ghosts of New Londo, They have long melee ranges, yes they do. Huh, no, I thought there was a thing you could put on, a weapon that does that, but no, there's 3 weapons specifically, the Ghost Blade, the Jagged Ghost Blade, and a Great Sword, that lets you do that. I could also go get Cursed. I could go stand in front of the fucking basilisks again and get my whole soul blasted to hell. And that would allow me to do that. That would allow me to do combat with them, but I'm not going to do that either. Because I can just buy transient curses, apparently. From the Moss Maiden. So we're going to go do that real quick. Let's go over there, crack a whole bunch of souls, buy like 10 of the damn things, and not have to worry about it. Uh-huh. Well, that's fun for giving value of fun. No, please quit throwing firebombs at me. It's bad that you're doing that. We'll just run ourselves over this way, through the tunnel. Hope that Moss Maiden is still here. There's no good reason she would be gone. But there she is. Hello. Just need to go ahead and crack one of my Soul of the Proud Knight? Sure, why not? Because it's not going to be enough, that's why not.
Oh, hello, dearie. You left me high and dry for a while there. I thought maybe you'd forgotten about me.
Yeah,
Are you
sorry.
back for more of my moss, then?
It's not that I don't
Plenty
like
over
you.
Here, freshly peeled, just for you.
It's not that I don't like you, it's just that there's a whole bunch of stuff going on at once. So let's go down to, there we go, Transient Curse. Which I can purchase one of, because they're apparently a lot more expensive than I thought. Let's go ahead and crack another... Let's just use the Lard's Soul. That's gonna get me 2 more. That's what I needed, right? You just sell humanity down here? I thought that was illegal to trade in. Okay, Transient Curse. There we go. And I need to buy some purple moss clumps while I'm here. For later.
Much obliged. I think I like you.
I like you too. Try and keep it together. I know it's hard. Okay, this time we're gonna actually rest at this bonfire. But we don't have to do that again. Go to change equipment. Nope, no, we can keep on this equipment. I just need to, when we get down there, use our Transient Curse, which is gonna make us capable of fighting those ghosts on their own terms. Except it's my terms, because their terms probably wouldn't involve me having this magical bug bug. Under their terms, I probably wouldn't fight at all. I would just, you know, get eaten by ghosts. Eaten? Whatever. Where's the fucking... There we go. You can't take this. The lever? No, you can't. Lever doesn't go anywhere. It has to stay where it is. If you were to take it with you, then no one else could use the elevator. That's just rude of you. Okay, finally back down. Finally back to New and Orlando ruins. Where there's all of these really sad hollows around. Like the ones we fought in Undead Burg. The ones that are just sort of wearing like Flintstone style loincloths. A whole bunch of those, except all of them are sad and they're not bothering to attack us because of how sad they are. Okay, so we're gonna go over this first bridge and go into my items and hit this. Temporary curse allows engagement with ghosts. I'm sorry, I didn't need to get engaged to a ghost. Again, I like you. It's just not. like that. The ghosts have a really ludicrous range, by the way. Because they have arms that sort of don't need to conform to human standards. And their arms have like really long knives at the end of them. So they just reach out to you from across the whole fucking room. Also, blocking doesn't really do any good. Also, they can just absolutely reach all the way through walls. Well, that's not quite how I wanted that to go. Did I die? Nope, I have like 1 HP left. This doesn't end well. Or it ends perfectly. I need to drink every drink that I have. There we go. There's a switch in here, I think. Contraption does not move. Okay. Shouldn't my bloodstain be around here somewhere? Or did I manage to get a little bit further than that? Or did I pick it up already? I can't tell if any of those things are true. Let's just continue on. If I lost some souls, then I lost some souls. They're not a limited resource. It's fine. Nope. No, you don't. I see you poking through the wall. So the transient curse I took only lasts a while, and there's not really a timer that shows you. Oh, I guess there is. I guess that's what the glowy. I have some sparkly glowies around me. And I guess that's the thing that's telling you that my transient curse is still active, and when that goes away, we'll have a different kind of conversation. Yeah, I wouldn't have. Oh, hey, an extra 2 transient curses. Wonderful. For later. Okay. We're just making our way around what would have been like 2nd or 3rd story windows. That's not the case anymore, what with all the, you know, water. Hey. Don't do that. Stop. Don't poke at me through the ceiling. Or the floor. Cruel to do. Come up here. Okay, well, I didn't know there were like 3 of you. Hang on, I'm gonna go down here where I have a little bit better of a shot. Oh, you're not following me? Guess not? Okay. Be wary of fall. Oh. Also be wary of this ghost. And those ghosts, there are 4 of them. They're headed right for me. Uh-oh. 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 The transient curse has run out? The transient curse ran out. At like exactly the worst time when I was surrounded by 6 of these. Otherwise quite charming spectral people. Charming in the fact that, you know, they're, I don't know, cute as far as ghosts go. Less cute in that they want to murder me and take all of my blood. I need my blood. It's the thing that powers my organs. And if I don't have my organs, I'll never be able to practice keyboard well enough to get into the recital. Then what will my parents think of me? Let's go ahead then and put the transient curse on the hot bar, which is not, that's not the menu I do that in. Here we go. You're here somewhere. Transient curse. Great. Let's do that first and then switch it back over to the healing jug, I guess. Is the chug jug a thing because of Dark Souls specifically? I don't think I know that information. Because I know very little about Fortnite, actually. We played it like once or twice with our sister-in-law. Our ex-sister-in-law? I don't know how you say that. Some time ago, and then just it didn't grab, I guess. Can I bow you from this distance? I can't. Will you then come over here and try to ghost at me? No? You won't. You'll just stay right there. I guess I can just make this a little bit easier on myself. Alright, we go back in. I think there's one more behind me. Oh, there's two more. Oh, and one in the floor. Come out of the floor. No. That's completely unacceptable behavior. I don't care that you're incorporeal, that's cheating. I'm not gonna go that way where where the treasure was, because the treasure isn't there anymore, and it's just going to activate enemies I don't want to activate. Here we go. We'll go through here. This is where we just bowyered that one off of the thing. Oh, we can go down here. We didn't previously. Yeah, sure, let's kick that ladder. What's down this way? Let's go exploring. That's a bad place to go exploring, because there's nothing over there, and also it's pretty dangerous to walk on. Yeah, there's not really oh, okay, over this way. Take care of you. This is actually saving us some difficulty a little ways down the road, I guess. It's like the narrow ledges above a pit of infinite water. It's a real bummer. Hey, how you doing? How's your game going? Are you also enjoying the claustrophobic nightmare of New Londo Ruins? Try hiding place. I don't think that hiding from the ghost is... No... should I drink my drink real quick? I should drink my drink real quick. Not sure how much longer Transient Curse will be active. Can I just take another one now? No, it won't let me. Oh, well, that exact far is, well, fuck. Okay, so I know when I get to about that doorway, that's about when the transient curse will run out. So I'll just stand outside of that doorway, wait for the curse to stop cursing me. And then just eat a new one, and then we'll continue on. Alright, please need to do the run back. It's quite a long run back, honestly. Call this elevator. Down out this way to fucking... the joint down here. And back out over the walkway. Let's actually get a little bit further in. Not that means a lot in terms of timing, but eat that curse. And then start slicing ghosts. What if I just speed run? Can I get just a little farther in before the curse gives out? I did 2 hits on you, I think. Ow. Okay. No, you come out here. Oop, what'd you drop? 2 more transient curses. Wonderful. So at least it's paying for itself in terms of, you know, curses. Nope, not that way. Over this way. Maybe, you know what? Why not? Over this way too. Because I don't know if you're capable of floating up at me from somewhere else, so I might as well take care of you now. There we go. Slice and or dice. You're up there, and I would like for you to be up there less. Well, you did the thing I asked. Good job. I appreciate you listening. It's a little shitty for you to wait until my back was turned, but you know, whatever. No, come up here. Here we go, thank you. Oh, is that more curses? Nope, it's the Jagged Ghost Blade. Should I just use that? It's the thing that would let me just, you know, have these fights and not have to worry about the whole transient curse aspect. Ow, 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 ow. I'm just gonna take a couple steps back so I can go drink my drink real quick. There we go. The Jagged Ghost Blade is probably, like, not an incredible weapon, right? Well, it's not bad, honestly. It's shorter than I might like. But, like, it actually is a fucking curved blade, so, I don't know. Maybe worth. Did I take care of all of those? Oh, no, there's just one left. Nope, 2. Yeah, I like not having to worry about it. I'm Gonna go ahead and bow you. Get you over here. What do you mean you throw electricity? Ow! I didn't know you were capable of doing that thing. I don't like that you're capable of doing that thing. Right, 1 and then 1, 2. Okay. God, look at all these bones. It's bad in here. Ow. Okay, hang on. Vacate the premises so I can drink my drink. Oh shit, and the transient curse is worn off, so I actually can't block anymore. Okay. That's fine, I don't need to block. The best defense is a good offense. It's okay. It's not okay, and I actually am going to need another transient curse real quick. And because I'm doing that, I guess I'll switch back to the Fury Sword. A couple more transient curses. There is a way up this, what was clearly a chimney. This is how Santa got into New Londo, you know, before the flood. Oh, right! You. Hang on. Let's have a chat.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the 4 kings, whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal.
Key to the seal.
The 4 kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorius traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable.
So, bad news about Artorius. He's been dead for a really long time. Good news, we found his grave.
Hello there. What is it? The key to the seal is now in your hands. I will help you in any way possible.
Have curse broken. Purchase item, talk, and leave. Purchase item. Oh yeah, you sell transient curses for much less. Let's go ahead and get all of those. You also sell a scroll of resist curse, but we're not going to deal with that. It's another thing, because you're sent down here. Hey, stop that. Because the 4 kings are one of the Lord Souls that framped if we were doing the game the proper way. Or not proper way, but the way that the sort of Golden Path invites you to. The 4 kings is one of the Lord Souls that framped would have you go collect. And it is interesting that trying to do that means you come here talk to someone who says, "Oh yes, I guard over the four kings. Here's the key to their house." Go ahead and do some shit that's going to cause some, like, irreparable change to the area. And then just, like, dive right in. Well, okay. That's where my bloodstain is, so let's go ahead and get that. Out this way? Okay, that's where the jump is that we... Actually don't know if you can make that jump. With just the... What the shit? Hey, excuse me. I am willing to swear that I've never seen that crab before in my fucking life. It had a thing on it when it fell down in the water. I really wanted to see what loot it had. So we go further down. Can we pull this lever? We cannot. Contraption does not move. Okay. Can we use the key to the seal? Wonderful. Kiss from a rose. So we push this lever over by this massive pile of gates. And it opens up that massive pile of gates. Water comes flooding. And we can now see right down to the bottom of New Londo Ruins, which sucks. It sucks down there. Spoiler alert, it really sucks down there. But we can pull this lever now. We're gonna take a break from New Londo Ruins for just a second. You'll notice the corpses and the skulls. It would be hard to miss. A lot of people died when this place flooded. Oh, hi. Look at you in your bone armor. You're very impressive. I mean that legitimately. But you're dead now, so... Shoo. Okay. So there's these fuckers out here. This area is called the Valley of the Drakes, and it's not very large. And it's called that because there's all these drakes in it. Hey, do you remember how Lord Gwyn killed all the dragons? What the fuck does that make these? Oh, they're drakes? Disagree. The difference, I guess, between a dragon and a drake, classically, is that dragons have arms and wings, and drakes just have wings. But I don't know, I still think Lord Gwyn is splitting hairs so he can be right. You have so much health. It's not usually nice to ask people to be less healthy, but fuck. Ooh, I just took a lot of electricity damage there. And a lot more electricity damage because I did not get out of the way of that. Okay, you're in here now. You're in here now with me. Hang on. Nope, I'm backing up. I'm gonna reset this. This fight's gonna take just a second because there's like 4 of these goddamn things. Also, I can't remember if they stay dead when you kill them. That'd be nice because they're very annoying, but I can't remember. Uh-oh. 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 That's fine. Oh, no, please do not do electricity breath at me. I'm out of Estus Flask. What did I just say about the electricity breath? Ow, okay. Well, that's not helpful either. Okay, fucking finally got one of them. Let's get down here and use my heal spell, because I am absolutely entirely out of Estus Flask. No, now you're both coming over here at the same time. I can't say as I enjoy that. I got a lot of hit in that. Probably only need like 2 more swipes. Well, it doesn't help me if you flap away from me when I'm trying to sneak up behind you and do a shit ton of damage. Okay, a little bit riskier than I might have liked. Oh, no, right here. Nope, 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 got away with it. No, I didn't get away with it because I accidentally rolled directly back into that lightning spear. Oof, okay. Well, I guess this is the point. This is the point where we learn if they respawn, it means we're going to have to go through all of that again. You know what? No, we're not. Fuck it. We're gonna come at it that the other way. So let's go to Undead Parish. And from Undead Parish, we go out through here to Darkroot Garden. It's got a little bit of running to do. It's fine and good. It's supposed to be like this. We take it right. from the garden out into the basin area where we're going to go all the way down this Sidewinder path to where we fought that Silver Knight a little while ago. Yep, Dark Root Basin. And we head all the way back here, down to, and over this way, and to this little tunnel. Here's this bonfire, which we've seen before. And this time, instead of going back, we're going to keep heading through this tunnel, which takes us back out to that exact place. Once I summon the elevator and actually, you know, get there. Yep. Back down to the Valley of the Drakes. Nope. It sure does look like all of those drakes are still there. I don't enjoy that. Being able to fight them one-on-one helps a lot. So I think what I'm actually going to do is just maybe kill this other one that's directly on our path on the bridge, and then just run past those other three. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not doing this. I'm going to come over here, we're going to grab whatever this thing is, the Brigand set. Fantastic. That's probably good for me. Probably a step up from the Wanderer set. I'll need a minute. Not going to deal with it right now. I'm going to run through, grab this, and there we have the better stop at the New Londo ruins. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Oh, hey, forgot about you. You respawned too. The Skeleton Knight in full armor. Please, if you would stop putting up your gravity-destroying shield. So that I can backstab you? Wonderful, thank you. What the fuck, Drake? How are you this far up? No, no, no. No, no, you don't. You don't get to come all the way in here. I call horseshit. Just a minute ago, you were so hesitant to poke your head in, even just a little bit, but now you're all the way, like, climbing stairs and shit to try and get to me? I see how it is, and how it is bad. Alright, before we go back and try that again, I'm actually going to go to break a little early. Because I need to do a stretch. Before I do that, I wish to take the opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, the lives of people of color matter, that Palestinian, Ukrainian, Iranian, Sudanese, Congolese lives matter. There are many ways to stand in solidarity with your fellow travelers upon this earth, and we like to push for direct mutual aid, as it helps people who are suffering right now suffer less. and people who are suffering less can stand shoulder to shoulder with us that little bit taller. So on the break, I'm going to go to the mutual aid hashtag on my social media and boost what needs I can there. I suggest that you take the opportunity to check out mutual aid initiatives in places you operate, both online and in meat space, because the only way we get out of this is through, and the only way we get through this is together. In the meantime, do as I will, a stretch, maybe have a snack, drink some water, go to the bathroom, take your meds, whatever self-care is useful to you. And I'll see you back here in just a little bit. Let's why not bring up the wiki roulette. I'm glad I remembered to bookmark it. No, not you. No, not you either. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm back. Let's learn a little bit about the Vietnam Human Rights Network. Um, the Vietnam Human Rights Network is a nonprofit NGO founded in 1997 committed to the defense and promotion of human rights and civil liberties in Vietnam. The network focuses its operations on the rights set forth by the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and subsequent international human rights instruments. Who made that declaration, out of interest? Is that a UN thing? Document adopted by the United Nations, yes. Members of the VNHRN are present in many countries worldwide, and its headquarters are in Orange County, California, USA. Towards the end of the 1990s, the increasing repression of dissidents by the Vietnamese authorities at home and in the collapse of many communist dictatorial regimes in Eastern Europe encouraged many Vietnamese human rights activists worldwide to come together for collective action. As a result, on November 1st of 1997, a founding convention was held in Santa Ana, California, gathering a consortium of activists representing various human rights organizations worldwide. After 2 days of deliberation, they decided to establish the Vietnam Human Rights Network. A bylaws was adopted to serve as the base of the organization's operation, and by 2000, it obtained its tax-exempt status from the IRS. As a network, participating organizations are entirely equal in their standing and votes. The only condition is that they work together on joint projects while retaining their identity as individual organizations with their activities. For coordination purposes, the VNHRN consists of 3 central bodies: the Board of Directors, the Executive Committee, and the Advisory Board. They have presented annual awards to human rights activists and organizations in Vietnam. I am not going to read that list. Annual report of the VNHRN. The Vietnam Human Rights Network has published its annual reports on human rights in Vietnam as of 2009. The reports outline recent human rights developments in Vietnam and egregious human rights violations by the government of Vietnam against its citizens' fundamental rights. As cooperative works of many human rights activists in Vietnam and the diaspora, those annual reports give a truthful picture of the human rights situation in Vietnam. Original stories are cross-checked and compared with related sources such as social networks, international news or research organizations, and even Vietnamese government news sources and data. The reports include several chapters corresponding to the fundamental human rights set forth by the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Recommendations include concrete and feasible propositions sent to the Vietnam government. The reports also include appendices listing prisoners of conscience currently held in jail. The existence and activities of the VNHRN have drawn fierce criticism from the Vietnamese authorities as a reactionary organization of Vietnamese in exile, hiding behind the shield of democracy and human rights to oppose the Vietnamese government through slander and distortions. I think that there is basically not a governmental body in the world that won't pull a fake news card. Oh, hey, I'd forgotten you were that close. If a light is shown in the misty, do they even just have like a series of large-scale protests? That's not something I'm going to get deeply into. Brain is throwing some recent memories at me that I'll deal with later. Also, perhaps worth noting, Wikipedia is not a 100% bias-free institution. And if anything I read in the Wikipedia roulette strikes your interest, you should probably do some other research. Can I get you to go all the way out here? Oh, I sure can. Alright. Bridge cleared, we are just going to run past all of these fuckers eating lightning. Or hey, let's climb up this ladder, why not? It'll get us away from the lightning at the very least. I actually don't remember what's at the top of this ladder. A red tear stone ring. And then some sort of contraption. Well, this felt like a good idea at the time. But now I'm realizing that I'm at the top of this ladder and then waiting at the bottom of the ladder are 3 hungry drakes. Who don't have any particular incentive to move and let me just sort of get down the ladder and then run around them. I apparently got to do a little bit of damage. Just falling down the ladder at them, so that's good. Just gonna run away? Just gonna run away. I'm gonna run into here. Where they can't get to me because it's too small. Oh, you can get to me though. The Skullman? Mr. Skullhead from the Mr. Skullhead show. Alright, I was wondering if that... What? No? Okay, fine. Choose a damn choice. Are you coming over here or are you staying out there? Okay, thank you. Alright, finally, I think we can make a little bit of progress back into the ruins. On the ground floor of the ruins. I think that we are done with ghosts, although I'm keeping my transient curses on the hotbar at the ready. Be wary of skeleton. Good call, thank you. Oh, yeah, it was right there, huh? Hello. Okay, well. I, kind of thought you'd be here sooner. Just put that right through your shit. Oh, you had one more slash in that combo than I thought you did. That took off quite a lot of my health. Oh, that's fine. Because I can still circle around you with backstab. Large soul of a proud knight. Anything else around here? Good luck. Thank you. walking through a large fog door which leads into this room where, well, one Mr. Skullhead has immediately run up to us. I feel certain with a room this large that there are more. Easy, little brother. There are more. I haven't gone to watch 13th Warrior in a really long time. I wonder if I would still enjoy it. There's really good fight scenes and a lot of quotable lines. Hi. Hello. Ow. Okay. 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 So let's talk about it. It's a very... So you know the slimes that we've seen? It's like one of those, except this one actually has a face. And also spears. It doesn't appear to be that difficult to attack. What the hell is making that? Oh, hi. There's a bunch of floating skulls. When I get close to them, they shake very violently and then explode. Are those respawning? I don't think so. I mean, they probably will if I, like, do the bonfire thing, but... Oh. No. Big slash. Ow. Slash. Yeah. Titanite chunk. A part of us just got really, really sad about the fact that we haven't played Smash Brothers in a while. It's a good video game, Brent. What is down this way, or do I want to go through the other big door? Nope. Well, let's pillage this corpse. There's a humanity there. Wonderful. This leads back up, which is explicitly not the way we're supposed to go. We're supposed to go down. Because that's where the four kings are. They're at the bottom of the abyss. And I am worried that if we go too far up, we'll start running into ghosts again. Okay, good. Not a mimic. A very large ember. That's a smithing thing. What the hell does that do? It's not going to be over here, is it? It's going to be in, like, key items. Yes, very large ember. Allows for reinforcement up to 15 plus on par with the greatest weapons of legend. If you don't have a legendary weapon you like, then I guess you could just use one of the regular weapons and make it a fucking plus 15. That's what we need all the Titanite chunks for, I guess. Well, I can't get over there from here. where that other pillageable corpse is. Pillageable corpse is the name on my dating profile. There we go. Soul of a brave Soul of a brave warrior. Don't know what happened there. Mouth just kind of lost the plot. Where's this go? Oh, up. Oh, this is actually going to take us up to a place where the ghosts are, huh? Yups. Yups. Yups, indeed. Can we go down? Can we go down? Can we go down? Away from the ghosts. Thank you. Thank you for taking me away from the ghosts. Whew, okay. So apparently that was a little side zone. What's out this way? More water, but this is only ankle deep, so that's good. You can still run in it. I probably shouldn't jump down there, where it looks deeper. Okay. No, you come out here. Thank you. Exactly what I asked. Did you drop anything? No. Great. Another large soul of the Proud Knight. Yeah, the pillars at the bottom of the... Yeah, that's still deep. The pillars at the bottom of the ruins are largely stone and much more solid looking. Oh, there's another of those giant... Ow! Oh, good. The ghosts are back. I'm just going to eat this curse real quick. And I'm also going to eat that sword in the back, I suppose. I'd rather not have. Alright, so we'll deal with Mr. Skullhead here. Thank you. Then we'll go back, and I did manage to get that curse in me, so... Let's fight a ghost, at least one ghost. It turns out 2 ghosts. Unless it's more. At least 2 ghosts. Up, and here comes the massive slime. Good. Can you get through that door? It doesn't look like you can. No, but you can do that. Stick a massive spear out of your mouth and then use it to swing back and forth. Any more ghosts in here? No, doesn't look like it. Not a mimic. A regular treasure chest full of regular Titanite chunks. Hi there. Did you think hiding in a corner would fool you? You were incorrect. And I think that right there is the fog door that leads us into the boss room. Yep. Okay, well. I don't consider that this is going to go well. For a few reasons. Not the least of which is that I've only got the one Estus flask left. But let's have a go. So here's the very, very long staircase down. So listen, it's at the bottom of the abyss. It's at the very bottom, so we're going to be going down a ways still. Down the abyss. Did you think that you had gone down enough? No, further down. Need ring. Thank you for reminding me. There's a bloodstain here of presumably someone who just leapt off and then didn't have Artorius's ring equipped. But we fall down into the abyss, whereupon we find the four kings. They come at us one at a time. Or rather I find, problem with the abyss is that there's no yeah, that was never going to go well. There's no things. There are no things in the abyss. It's the abyss. It's just an darkened void. The only thing in it is you and the four kings, which means that there's very little way to to gauge distance. So I find that I will often take what I think is a perfectly reasonable swing at a king or four, and then just completely whiff because I was like 40 feet away. Because they're huge. Oh, I'm gonna have to go do all of that again, huh? Yup. Not particularly happy about it. I'm just gonna try and outrun all these drakes to help that go a little bit faster. This time I'm not gonna go up to the ladder inadvisably. I did still eat some damage. It is like that sometimes. But I got past them mostly. Oh, I should have kindled that bonfire, because I'm only starting with 5 Estus Blast right now. There's a few of these fucking Nazgul motherfuckers that I can just that are in my way and that I have to kill, but I can run past most of them, I think. Well, looks like I'll have an opportunity to kindle that bonfire. Silver linings. Do I, because most of their shit is, magic damage, the Four Kings, do I have a shield that's better against magic damage reduction specifically? Havel's Great Shield? It weighs 26 units of weight, whatever unit of weight we use here. I mean, that it'll do it. Oh, it also requires 50 fucking strength to use. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna. That's just not. That's untenable. The cracked round shields are apparently good against magic defense. It's really all I have access to. I think I just kind of gotta go with it. What about armors? Do I have armors that are good against magical defense? Or good with magical defense that are good against magic? Havel's and Stone Helm. Gargoyle Helm isn't bad. It's the best I have out of all of these. That isn't, you know, something that weighs much more than I am capable of using. The Sorcerer's Cloak has good magical defense, as one might expect. Fucking Havel, Silver Armor, Silver Knight Armor is 26. That's not nothing. This Dingy Robe is 33. I'd get completely creamed by just the basic attacks, but I guess that's what the shield is for, right? Yeah. Uh, 12, Steel Lancer 13, Black Iron are 17. Bloodstained Skirt, 27. I think that's going to be the best thing, yeah. That's like right up there with the stone armor. Yeah, so hey. This is a warrior ready to do some magical shit. Let me tell you. Can I summon anybody into the Four Kings fight? I don't think that's the case. Let me have a look. It's sort of central to the idea of the thing that, like, most people shouldn't be allowed down there. They have the highest HP of any boss in Dark Souls 1. You don't say. There's 4 of them. Apparently you can summon Phantom Witch Beatrice, but we have not talked to Phantom Witch Beatrice like at all. Okay, so that's out of the question. Let's crack a couple of humanities and kindle this bonfire anyway. Sorry, I was quiet for a moment there while I was doing some lookups. Go ahead and reverse hollowing. And we go ahead and kindle the flame. Oh, hey there. And now we make our way back down. This time we're not going to get killed by a relatively easily beaten enemy. Because I got sidetracked by myself in a corner. That's not how this is going to happen. I'm also not going to interfere with like any of these things. I'm not going to do it. We're just going to run directly across this fucking bridge. We're going to jump right into these. We're going to jump right into this zone here. Into the New Longo ruins. We'll have a fight against Mr. Skullhead here. Apparently one of the Drakes got in this far. I'm not a fan of that. Whatever. They can't get me all the way back here. But Mr. Skullhead's absolutely going to run in here. Deal with you in this tiny little box. For once, the shoebox is working to my advantage. Did I get you out? Yeah, there you go. Aha. Don't you do level vampirism or something? Or am I thinking of a different enemy? I might be thinking of an enemy from Dark Souls, like 3, actually. That looks not unlike this. Okay, so we come out here. Here comes another one of Mr. Skullheads. It's from Tiny Toons. I don't necessarily feel like making a big deal out of it. It's just for whatever reason that's a thing that's just in the head. I think it's from their Saturday Night Live parody. What do you mean Dark Spirit has invaded? No. No, and I refuse wholeheartedly. I'm busy. It's all well and good for you. Go ahead and reverse that hauling again. I did lose that. We will pull on this lever, get the elevator back. Whew, and back across the fucking lightning bridge. Just gotta shoot my way through all this lightning. It's literally the worst. It's not literally the worst. There are other things that are more the worst. Stop it. You bother me. There we go. God damn it, Lightning Drake. No, go away. No, you can't come in. You don't even fit in the house. Lightning Drake, go home. Okay, no, I guess you're just gonna... keep putting your head in there. Alright. Alright. Let's get those souls back. I'll have a couple skull heads show up. Come on. But putting up your reality distorting shield. Thank you. There we go. Oh, the large slimes don't respawn, so that's good. I don't have to worry about that at least. Let's come out this way. We're gonna have to fight a couple of skull heads here in the pool. Oh no. He's fallen in the pool, thus rendering him helpless for the remainder of the fight. Da, 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 da. Is it this way? I think so. And I just run past all of this. I could, but I'm not going to. Oh, a cracked red eye orb. Good. Tight spot ahead. Damn. We're in a tight spot. No, come up here. Haven't gone this way yet, actually. So I might as well explore it. Push my luck. It's been going great so far. Maybe I'll be able to open a shortcut. That means I can go through all of this less. Nope, doesn't really look like it. That's an easy way to get back down, but I don't want to go down. I mean, I want to go down, just not there. I want to go down and do this, where the four kings are, currently waiting. Okay, back up this way. I was kind of expecting to get jumped. Oh, there we go. Right, transient curse. Forgot about it. Go ahead and eat that real quick. Oh, no, that was the level vampirism thing that I was waiting on. I'm not going to let you do it, but that was the wind-up. Okay. Stellar. Take care of you. There should be another one of those around, right? Are there two ghost ladies? Ow! Yes, and apparently two skull heads. Terrific. A long day's journey into night while inches melt away. Okay, I think that's done it. Yeah, I think we just go into the Abyss door now. See if, oh right, I don't have to fight you, but I guess I'm going to. I'm over here now. Might as well. Yeah, fuck hitting me with that. Alright, we're gonna go through the fog door and see if there's any friendly sigils in here. Probably not. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Alright, so we're just gonna go have that fight. See if our new armor loadout does any better. Ow, okay. What do you mean it tracks? Alright, well that went worse than previously. I hated that. I get the feeling that this is just going to be the remainder of the stream. I'm kind of shocked that there's not a closer bonfire than that. Like, this is a really rough run back. Like, either a closer bonfire or a shortcut. All right. We will run past all of the lightning, not get hit by any of the lightning. Can we just juke on, like, everything? Can we just not engage with most things on this run back and have that be fine? Like, I sort of have to take out that one because I absolutely have to take out this one, and if I don't, that one will just come up behind me, and I don't want that. And then here's this one fucking Drake who keeps coming along to try and get in the doggy door, and they don't fit. Right. How about we just try running? The skull heads are fast, but not that fast. So maybe it won't matter. Yeah, I can just completely get around most of them. Okay. Ow, except they can stick their head in behind the fog door. Great. Oh, and of course the ghosts. And of course the ghosts. The ghosts as well. I am surprised that that big projectile that the first four king shot at me, I dodged it and then it managed to turn all the way around. I don't know how you're meant to avoid that then, because it's not like there's anything to hide behind. All right. Trying again. Time again to try again. Oh, hey, I can see where I died. It's over this way. So I might as well run this way, because that means the Floor King spawns over this way. Ow. Oh, you have a grab, do you? Yeah. Where you're just sort of trapping me in the middle of your zone. Your Paula zone. And then that's a massive fucking AoE. This one might be rough. I think this one might be the rest of the stream. And let me tell you now, if this is the rest of the stream, then I am going to defeat this fight on my own time off stream. Because it is not... I don't want to spend another 3 fucking hours doing that. Which is almost certainly what it will be. Reverse my hollowing again to see if there's anyone around who wants to help me narfle this Garthok, but I think I might be on my own on this one. Okay, no, you come over here, away from where the drakes are. Ow, okay, fine. Great, glad for you. Drink my drinks real quick. There we go. You don't get the second. You don't get the second one. You do, however, get all 4 of those, which is unfortunate. Alright then, I am going to take out these skull heads so that I can spend just a little more time looking around the place where we're supposed to go into the Abyss Dome and look for friendlies and to not have to do that while, you know, engaging in this fight. No transient curses still? Yeah, like 8. It's crunch and crunch. There's another thing over there. There's another pillageable corpse. I'm not sure how to get to that one. There we go. Those kick you down the stairs. Eat our transient curse so that we can deal with these ghosts that are about to pop up. Right. No, come over here. There's one ghost. There's a second ghost. They are gone now. They make a fun little gurgling sound when they expire. I guess they don't die because they're ghosts. And that's not how ghosts work. They're like dead already. It's kind of the whole point. Hi there, Fib. Glad to see you. I'm about to go try and fight the fucking 4 kings. A boss fight I do not relish doing. And which unfortunately might be the remainder of the stream. I hope you're having a good day. Well, yeah, I hear you. Come on then. Go ahead and have this fight. To sort of prolong the thing. My day is going pretty well. I'm glad to hear it. Alright. We'll just shimmy our way down these. Hope beyond hope there are friendly sigils, but there do not appear to be. I hope this boss goes well insofar as it can. Listen, it's always been my least favorite fight to do. Like, we've definitely done it. Like, we've fought this fight before. Because we've completed the game. It's just a real fucking shit show. Ooh, no? Oof. Well... So here's the thing, if you don't take out the 4 kings fast enough, more kings start showing up. And with as much trouble as I have fighting even one 4 king, adding more 4 kings to the mix is just sort of rough as hell. So this time, I'm not going to bother with humanity, I'm not going to bother with summoning, because that's not a thing that's happening right now. It is late. Well, no, stop it. Okay. Fucking sure. No, it's great. I'll get caught on the hitbox with one of those great fucking wings and you almost get shoved off an entire cliff. A whole cliff. now here comes Doggy Door Drake. Can I get your attention? Hey, over here. Alright, crunch that whole body. And then I can just run past all of these other ones, right? I think so. It's a little harrowing, but it's very doable. Oh, fuck. Alright. I feel my heart rate increasing in a way I dislike. So, I am actually just going to call the stream here. And I will do the Four Kings fight off fucking stream. And we will come back with the results of that tomorrow night. Fuck. Okay. Thanks for stopping in for a second, Fib. Thank you to anyone else watching this as a VOD. I hope that you're having a good time in the time and space you occupy. I'm Remy of the Free Association. And again, we're going to come back at this tomorrow, which is Friday, which is going to be the last stream for a little while until I figure out what that looks like in the place we're moving to. So, wish us luck. It's going to be a really interesting weekend. Until then, I love you. I want you to stay alive. Take care of yourselves and look out for each other. And I'll see you later.